phone rings at 11 p.m. It's your daughter. She's crying. She's been in an accident. There's a lawyer. She needs money now, and please, don't tell Dad. It is her voice. Every catch, every breath. You'd know it anywhere. So you send the money. And the next morning, your daughter calls to say good morning from her desk at work. She was never in an accident. She never called. The voice on the phone was real. Your daughter was not. This is the AI scam epidemic, and it's happening right now about 1 million times a year. In 2025, impersonation scams became the single most reported fraud in America. Over 1 million complaints and more than $3.5 billion stolen. The fastest growing weapon behind them is software that can copy any human voice from a few seconds of audio. This is part 1 of a 3-part series on what the AI boom actually means for you. We start with your safety, because this threat is already at your door. Here's what makes it so dangerous. Cloning a voice used to take a studio. Now it takes a phone clip. Feed an AI a few seconds of someone talking, a voicemail, a podcast, a birthday video online, and it generates new sentences in that exact voice. Words they never said, with about 85% accuracy. For free. There's an old scam called the grandparent scam. A stranger calls an older person, pretends to be their grandchild in trouble, and begs for money before anyone can check. For decades it half worked, because the voice was a stranger's, and some part of you knew. I removed the last line of defense. Now the voice isn't a stranger's. It's theirs. A mother in Florida wired $15,000 after a call in her daughter's voice. Her daughter was safe the whole time. A woman in Montana nearly emptied her savings hearing her daughter sob through a car accident story, and stopped only because she called the daughter's office and found her at her desk. Across the country, seniors are losing their retirements to a grandchild who never called, because the script is engineered to switch off your judgment. It always has 3 ingredients. Urgency, there's no time to think. Secrecy, don't tell anyone. And a crisis, an arrest, an accident, a kidnapping. Add a voice you love, in a panic, and the part of your brain that asks, wait, is this real? Never gets to speak. Quick thing, because this next part matters. If you want the AI world explained straight, no hype, no doom, just what's true, and what to do about it, subscribe. This is a 3-part series, and the next 2 go deeper. Okay, back to it. The numbers are staggering and they're an undercount. The FTC logged imposter scams up about 19% in a single year, past $3.5 billion. The FBI tied tens of thousands of cases and roughly $900 million directly to AI, but fewer than 1 in 20 victims ever reported. Too embarrassed. So whatever number you've heard, the real one is far bigger. It falls hardest on those least able to absorb it. Seniors are a small share of cases, but nearly half of all the money lost. A voice copied in an afternoon can take a lifetime of savings. If you think you'd never fall for a phone call, consider the engineering firm Arup. A finance worker got a suspicious email about a confidential transfer, so the company set up a video call to reassure him. On it, the chief financial officer and colleagues he recognized. He made 15 transfers, $25 million. Every person on that video call was a deepfake. He was the only real human in the meeting. No one has been arrested. The money is gone. The victims weren't foolish. A familiar voice is the one credential our brains never learned to doubt. How I just broke a rule that held for 200,000 years. And it broke it fast. By some measures, AI voice phishing jumped 1,600% in a single quarter. Not because criminals got smarter, because the tools got cheap. What once took a hacker now takes an app and 3 seconds of audio. It isn't just emergency calls. It's a deepfake boss approving a wire, a recruiter with a synthetic face, a love interest who never existed. The same trick pointed at every part of your life. So how do you actually stop it? You don't need to be a tech expert. You need one habit. Pick a family safe word. A questions only your real people would know. Never post it online. Because here's the one thing AI still cannot do. It can clone a voice. It cannot clone knowledge. A fake daughter can copy the cry exactly and have no idea what your safe word is. Ask for it. Silence is your answer. And whatever the call, hang up and call back on a number you already have saved. A real emergency survives a 5-minute pause. A scam does not. Learn the signature, and you'll spot it every time. Urgency, plus secrecy, plus an unusual way to pay. Gift cards, crypto, a courier at your door. Real institutions never work that way. Scammers always do. And if you run a business, no payment goes out on a voice or a video alone, not even from the CFO. Call back on a known line. Arup's lesson cost $25 million. Yours can cost one phone call. And if it happens to you or someone you love, it is not stupidity. It's a brand new weapon aimed at the oldest instinct we have. Report it anyway. Every report drags this into the light. If this shape feels familiar, it should. A trusted face. A story too urgent to question. It's the same shape as Wirecard, as FTX, as Theranos. The con never changes. Only the mask gets better. When something feels true and urgent, that is exactly the moment to stop and verify. Show me that it's real. This is the beginning, not the end. Some analysts project AI-enabled fraud will cost tens of billions a year within a couple of years. The tools are only getting better, but the defense isn't a better gadget. It's a slower second, a safe word, a callback, the decision to doubt the voice once before you trust it. So tonight, do one thing. Text the people you love and pick a word, the grandparents especially. It takes 30 seconds, and it's the cheapest insurance you will ever buy. Because the next time the phone rings at 11 p.m. and it's their voice, you'll have one question ready that no AI on Earth can answer. That's part one of the AI gold rush. What the AI boom means for you. Next up, the money. $1 trillion a year is being poured into the machines behind AI. And we'll follow exactly where it goes and who gets rich. That's part two, the $1 trillion bet. If this helped you, hit subscribe so you don't miss it. And tell someone you love about the safe word. See you in the next one.